Hi everyone, welcome back to G's Top Tips. It occurred to me that I'd started putting these videos up on YouTube, assuming that all of you out there know about tapping and understand the tapping protocol and where to tap. It's easy, I know, for me to say, just follow my tapping sequence and say what I say, because that is how it works. And most people will use the karate chop point for the setup. And the setup is, even though I have this issue, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And I know many of you don't love and accept themselves, but you say it anyway. This is Gary Craig's recommendation, the founder of Emotional Freedom Technique. He said the reason you do it is for psychological reversal, which means that your batteries are in the wrong way around and your electrical circuits aren't firing the way they should. So he said, even though you don't believe it, even though I don't believe it, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Say that if you can. You could say, even though I have this issue, I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself. We do this 3 times. Now there's an alternative to tapping on the karate chop point, and it's touching the sore spot. Now you will find your sore spot. You see these 2 bones here? Go down and a little bit to the side. Oh, there we are. I found mine. Ouch. When I say sore spot, I mean sore spot. Often when I'm tapping for myself, I use the sore spot. If I want to tap at night, just before I go to sleep, and I don't want to disturb my husband, I will rub the sore spot. And in my head, I will say, even though I have this issue right now, and I'm struggling with whatever I'm struggling with, my YouTube videos, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. You do that 3 times. 3 times. So you've said it once. Even though, whatever the issue, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I mostly use the sore spot. When I'm showing you how to do it on the video, I do it with the karate chop, just because it's kind of easier for you to see. Then you're not fiddling around trying to find your sore spot. Even you saw, I do it all the time and I'm still, okay, there it is. I've got it now. You can feel it. It is sore. Now, when we've completed the setup phrase, we'll then tap on the inside of the eye. Then we go to the outside of the eye, under the eye. This spot here is your stomach meridian. And a lot of the time, you'll find that when you're working on the stomach meridian, you might feel some release and relief. That's because we hold a lot of our tension and a lot of our anxiety in our solar plexus and in our stomach. Sometimes this works remarkably well. Under the nose, on the chin, on the collarbone point, and under the arm. Now I'm going to show you another meridian that most of us don't show on a video. And the reason for this is it's in a bit of an awkward spot. On a woman, it's where your brassiere meets, sort of you have an underwire, and it's very close to that underwire, and you tap there. And if you're quite full-bosomed, as I am, I kind of have to lift up my bosom to hit the spot. And it's not something I feel I should be doing on a video. But this is your liver point. And it is one point on my body that I will often tap, and I suddenly feel release and relief. It's a very powerful meridian for me. I don't always show it because, as I say, it's quite hard to show you online. Then we go to the underarm meridian and to the top of the head. And you can use any phrase you choose while you're working on these points. I give you options, but you don't have to use the exact wording that I use. Please, in the beginning, even though I have this issue, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And please do that 3 times. Then we move once again to the inside of the eye, the outside of the eye, that stomach meridian under the eye, under the nose, below the lip, on the chin, here on the collarbone, and under the arm. And when I'm doing it privately and not on a video, I will tap my liver meridian, because that is one of the meridians I have found that really works for me. That's why I'm telling you about it. That's why I'm telling you about the sore spot. You see, I'm still feeling for it. There it is. I've got it now. Ouch. It is the sore spot. So it takes a little bit of feeling around to find it. And so it's easier for demonstration purposes to suggest you use the karate chop point. But you're always free to choose and use whichever point feels best for you. And I've included that liver meridian simply because it helps me and it works for me. But it's very difficult, and if you're a woman, to actually show that meridian on a video. At the end of your sequences, when you feel a little bit of release and relief, you take a deep breath. Let it out, drop those shoulders, because when you drop your shoulders, you will always feel relief and release. Thanks for joining me. I hope this has explained a little more clearly why we're doing the tapping and where you can tap. If you've enjoyed this video and you'd like to thank me by buying me a coffee, I would like to thank you very much for doing so. There's a PayPal link on the description below. So appreciate you spending time with me. Thank you.